Hello, everyone, and welcome to 2K Sports. Damon Bruce here. Wednesday in the NBA. It'll be Dirk Nowitzki and the Dallas Mavericks facing off against Kobe Bryant and the LA Lakers. And out we go to La La Land. Let's get to Kevin Harlan for today's broadcast.
Let it go.
Greetings from Los Angeles, everyone. The Lakers have a Western Conference contest on their hands as they play this one here at the Staples Center. Kevin Harlan here, joining me, Steve Kerr, Clark Kellogg, and the entire 2K Sports crew. Here are the starters for Dallas, brought to you by State Farm. Marion and Dirk make up the forwards. Jason Kidd is out there with Carter, and it's Odom in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for the Lakers, Artest and Powell in the forward slots. Fisher and Kobe man the backcourt, and it's Bynum in at the 5, roaming the paint.
Well, Dallas may not be the toughest team defensively, but they're very smart. They do a nice job of avoiding fouls and keeping teams off the free throw line.
Backing down is Bryant. Pulls up, sinks it from about 9 feet out.
There's another smooth finish there, Kevin. I mean, he operates at such a high level when he's in close to the basket.
Nowitzki against Gasol. And the jam by Dirk Nowitzki.
A true power dunk, Kev. I thought he might squeeze the air out of the ball on that one.
Well, when he gets it near the basket, you know where he's headed.
And he's going fast and with force.
And Steve, you brought up the fouls. Part of it, Clark, is that they aren't overly aggressive on D, but another part is they're maybe too careful, too.
Yeah, you got to have the right mixture of aggressiveness and caution. You want to strike a balance there. Dallas isn't going to shut any team down with their D, but they're not giving games away either with silly fouls, and that's how you've got to approach it from their standpoint.
A chance now to go to Dorisburg, who had a chance to talk with Rick Carlin.
Kevin, he basically said we need to work extra hard on the glass tonight, especially at our own end. He told me that he simply does not want them to put themselves at a disadvantage simply because they're not able to prevent offensive rebounds. Back to you guys.
Much appreciated, Doris. Thank you. So, Clark, what does that mean if your man is doing a better job cleaning the paint?
Kevin, that basically means you're being out-positioned and out-physicaled and out-hustled, period. And one of the things I really respect about Kobe Bryant, guys, is the fact that he continues to get better and refine his game. He's gotten a lot better down on the block, a lot like Michael Jordan did later on in his career.
And, Steve, speaking of Kobe's postgame, he worked with Hakeem Olajuwon, Clark, as I recall, in the offseason to pick up a few tricks.
And, you know, Kobe already had great footwork, Kevin, to begin with. I mean, a master of those pump fakes, but it starts with balance and good footwork. And he was really a quick study under Hakeem Olajuwon. I'm not surprised.
And making a change here, the Mavericks. Haywood's checked in. Here's Fisher. The 3 is launched. Great positioning on the putback.
Boy, that's a nice little... tip in right there.
Yeah, he just sort of, Steve, he just kind of finessed it up and in there.
Oh, beautiful touch. And that's not an easy shot. Even though you're in close, it takes a lot of touch. Nice play.
Gasol gets called for the reach. That's his first foul. Matt Barnes is checked in for the Lakers. Here's Nowitzki. He's up against Gasol. And he puts it down with authority. Spike slam cam for another angle.
Now that's a special order right there.
Not every... Nobody can cap off a dunk like that.
Yeah, very difficult maneuver, but a tremendous one if you can pull it off.
Fisher against Kidd. A 3. And that one's good. Barnes has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Well, I tell you what, the coaching performance of Rick Carlisle in the playoffs last season was I think what cemented him in the minds of many as an outstanding coach. We've always known it. He was terrific with Detroit. He was outstanding with the Pacers. And he's got a championship ring with the Dallas Mavericks.
And here is Barnes. Vince Carter getting it to go from deep. Fisher, a screen on Haywood. The shot's good from Bynum.
He knows his role. He embraces it. He's really a guy that you can go to offensively. Well, going back to Carlisle, I mean, he did such a great job, you're right, Clark, in the playoffs last year, mixing up the rotation and going deep into the well to get the right matchups through every step of the playoffs. I mean, I thought he did as good a job as possible for the Mavericks in that playoff run. That's one of the reasons they won the title.
Stolen by Carter. The Mavericks leading. Picked up by Kobe. Three-pointer, Kidd, another three for Dallas.
It's been all about ball movement here. Great passing.
Yeah, anytime you've got an unselfish team, the ball will find the open play.
Well, the Lakers had another good regular season a year ago, and they were tough against the Western Conference opponents. They went 36-16. In their conference.
1:24 left in the first quarter of the game. Tipped.
That's such a tough catch when the ball is coming from that far away.
Nowitzki against Fisher. From 20 feet out. And that one's good. Barnes has got 5 now. Plenty of tough teams in the West and Steve in the East like we were talking about, but really, Clark, when you canvass the landscape of the NBA, none tougher than the Lakers.
Well, you know, they've got that confidence-building championship hardware that you can't ever overestimate. They don't fear anybody, and actually, if anything, they've been known to look past the team now and again, but in the Western Conference, you better be ready to play each and every time you tie those shoes on.
Here's Nowitzki after the basket by the Lakers. There's the bucket. Good. We've got 33 seconds left in the first quarter. Tries for the alley-oop. Yeah! Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
Great lob, great catch, perfect execution on the alley-oop.
And not just with any old finish either. The big stuff.
Yeah, little something for everybody, Kevin.
Marion hits the reach-in call. That's his first foul. And some changes here for the Lakers. Theo Ratliff, he's just checked in for Bynum. Artest comes in for Matt Barnes. And Steve Blake is subbed in for Kobe. And the Mavericks will go for a different look here. Mahinmi's checked in. Peja Stojakovic comes in for Sean Marion. Jason Terry, he's checked in for Vince Carter. And Delonte West is subbed in for Jason Kidd. And that one's good from Fisher.
Right out of the gate, just filling it up.
Both teams are, guys. I mean, points coming fast and furious.
A fader. And another basket for Dallas.
That's old school right there, and I like it, the fadeaway.
And so, lots of scoring in that competitive first quarter. Mavericks lead by 3.
How about the three-point shooting? The scoring has really come in bunches from long range.
Yeah, it seems like every time down the floor they're knocking down the triple.
We'll be back momentarily. And off we go, a close game now starting the second quarter. Here's Odom. Still looking to get on the scoreboard. So with Kobe sitting on the bench, this is the group Mike Brown has right now. Steve Blake is out there with Johnson. Then there's Theo Ratliff. Then there's Derek Carrick. And it's Artest in at the 3 slot.
I'm sure they'd like to get more shots like that one. What a year Lamar Odom had last season for the Lakers. At times starting, but also coming off the bench when Andrew Bynum was healthy. But he had a terrific year shooting the ball, about 53% from the floor and almost 40% from the three-point line.
Here's Blake, fended by West. And blocked. Mavericks leading by 6. Goes for the alley-oop. Boom! And nobody getting in the way.
Not at all. Major throw down there.
Easy finish there.
Defense was helpless.
Here's Johnson.
And once again, the Mavs were a terrific road team last year, winning 28 games and losing 13 away from Dallas.
Okay, well, let's check in with Doris Burke reporting from our sideline in this game. Doris, take it away.
Kevin, thank you. Pau Gasol, one of the most skilled big men in the NBA. Kobe Bryant said fundamentally he has no weaknesses. He can shoot the ball, handle the ball, pass the ball, defend. He can block shots, he can steal, and he can move his feet. But guys, the question at times for Gasol has been his killer instinct. We'll see if he can help carry the Lakers to his 3rd title this season.
And getting swept by the Mavs gave this whole team motivation to come back hungry.
Yeah, the Lakers have reloaded and should be motivated to retake that trophy.
You know, Clark, you always don't think of them that way, but the Mavs have been a great team on the road for quite some time.
You know, you do overlook that, Kevin, until you look at the numbers. I mean, I'm not sure why it is, but they consistently are at the top of the NBA in road wins year to year. Even closed out their first-round playoff win last year on the road. That's always impressive. Carving them up inside there, Kevin. I mean, the defense has been vulnerable in there.
Yeah, that's 3 straight field goals in the paint area. That's really good offense.
Well, that's a quality look there. The defense a bit late.
And 2 straight now from long range, putting up points in a hurry, Clark.
And the Lakers have possession, following Delonte West's 3. Knocking down his Ratliff. Clock at 6. Over Odom, and again it's the Lakers.
They continue to barrel their way inside, and when's the defense going to adjust?
Well, I'm asking the same question myself, partner. I mean, that's 8 points out of their last 10 coming inside.
Here's Blake, looking for his first bucket of the game. Outside Artest. Blake with it. West is there. Plenty of space. Again, the Lakers. And Dallas calls their first time out of the game.
Well, you know, a recent stat said that in the last 15 years, the Lakers are on average the best offense in the NBA. But in crunch time, ironically, they fall to around 12th best offensively. Not nearly as effective.
Looking at who's out there now for the Lakers. Andrew Bynum's checked in for Theo Ratliff. Gasol comes in for Carricker. And Kobe is subbed in for Johnson. Dirk Nowitzki, he's checked in for the Mavericks. Kidd comes in for Delonte West. Now here's Gasol. Out of bounds. And they'll keep possession. But going back to the Lakers and their letdown as far as crunch time offense goes. Good point by you. Steve, you take it now. Why do you think that's so?
Well, I think Kobe's not the player that he once was, Kevin. I mean, he's not as athletic. He's not as capable as he used to be getting shots off against any type of defense. And I think the rest of the guys maybe lost a little confidence in themselves as a result.
Shot is blocked. Lakers trail by 6. Here's Kobe, and he sails in for the layup. Kobe's got 9 points. Find him against Odom. Nowitzki. Gasol is whistled for reaching in. That'll be his second foul of the game. Here's Nowitzki. 6 points for him. Working on Gasol. Post shot. And the layup good by Nowitzki. He's got 8.
You know, guys, I'm pretty sure when everybody else leaves the gym and goes home, Dirk Nowitzki just sneaks back into the gym and kind of hangs out at that foul line area. He's so comfortable at the elbow and at that high post area. He just shoots right over the top of everybody. It looks like a layup for him.
And some changes here for the Lakers. Barnes comes in for Ron Artest. And Derek Fisher is subbed in for Steve Blake. Then for the Mavericks, Marion comes in for Peja Stojakovic. And it's Carter in for Jason Terry. Here's Fisher. He's picked up by Kidd. Kobe against Carter. Kobe kicks to Fisher. 5 to shoot. Deflected by Nowitzki. Mavericks leading by 6. Now Carter. 7 points in the game. Kicks it to Nowitzki. Tries to save it. Out of bounds. They'll keep possession. Getting back to what Steve said about Dirk. With his height, Clark, that elbow shot is virtually impossible to guard.
We call it ATM time. Cash. Because when he gets it there, nobody can bother it. And he also can go by you. He's unorthodox, but he can still, because you have to respect that shot, he has the option to drive as well, but he's a remarkable shooter.
Fisher dishes to Gasol. Kidd against Fisher. Kobe against Carter. And there's Kobe. That's good on the assist from Derek Fisher. 11 points for Kobe Bryant.
Running a little bit of time off. Looks like they're going to play for the final shot.
Steve, you're right. If nothing presents itself, hold for one.
Great strength there. Absorbs the contact and still gets the shot off.
Just about fell in. Very close to a three-point play there.
And so Nowitzki nails both of them. Here's Kobe. 11 points in the game. Gasol fires, and again it's the Lakers. The clock runs out, and we're heading to halftime.
We've seen Nowitzki playing a good game here. 12 points and a block. He put it all together in that first half.
It was a terrific effort, guys, no question.
Mavericks ahead. They lead by 6.
And it's been a great game out in Los Angeles. Thanks for joining us for the HP Halftime Report. A good one in progress for the Mavericks. The three-point shooting, ridiculous. They're knocking down everything. Vince Carter not having much difficulty scoring against the Lakers. He's got 7 points and has added some assists to his totals as well. There's no quitting the Lakers. They came to win. They're doing well inside, big bodies, big points in the paint advantage. Their top scorer, Kobe Bryant. Shouldn't be a shock to anyone. We've seen him put up big numbers before. A couple guys right here you want to lead the charge for the teams as we move on to the second half. That'll do it for us here. We'll go back now to Kevin Harlan, Steve Kerr, Clark Kellogg, and Doris Burke for the start of the third quarter.
And we return to the Staples Center. There you see it here in downtown LA. Welcome back, everyone. Here's Kidd. On the floor for Dallas. Marion and Dirk make up the forwards. Carter is out there with Jason Kidd, and it's Odom in at the 5 spot. Running shot, no good. Some solid D here from Bynum. Lakers trail by 6.
You know, for so long we've seen the Lakers coast into the playoffs, put themselves in a tight spot and find a way out of it. But in that series versus Dallas in last season's playoffs, they really looked like a tired and overmatched team.
And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, Doris Burke. Doris, over to you.
Well, Kevin, I think we can put to rest once and for all the idea that somehow Dirk Nowitzki is soft or that the Dallas Mavericks are soft. It's a label that had been spread to the whole team, and they are glad to put it behind them. Jason Terry said of Dirk Nowitzki, Dirk has huge resolve. Regardless of what people say about him, he's going to come to the gym every day and prepare the same way. He's been doing it for so long, and he still doesn't get the credit that he deserves. A championship will help get that credit rolling, guys.
Thanks, Doris.
Yeah, make no mistake about it. I mean, Dirk was never a pushover. I think that was an unfair label. But what winning the title did was it shed that label forever. And it kind of put his stamp on the history of his impact on the NBA. Just an amazing story, Dirk Nowitzki last year.
Kid, good. Up for the Lakers, Kobe said, Clark, after that series, we've been playing with fire the last 3 years. Now we finally got what we deserve. Steve, that is a very interesting quote. Take it apart for us and delve into it.
Well, I think the Lakers had been to the finals for 3 straight years, and I think they were worn out emotionally. And for a couple of those playoff series over the years, they did play with fire and get away with it. Not last year. Dallas just destroyed them, and I think the Lakers just looked tired, both physically and mentally.
That free throw good from Gasol. Mavericks leading by 6. Got a piece of it. And Nowitzki backs in. Defended by Gasol. Fires from deep. Another 3 for Dallas.
A lot of the points they've given up have come on open threes like that one. And that has to be disconcerting and frustrating to their coach.
Well, they should know better. I mean, they read the scouting report. You can't leave these guys wide open on the perimeter.
And here's Kobe. Dirk Nowitzki getting his 3 to go. Kobe with the bucket.
Well, they've done a lot of their damage from mid-range here, guys. I mean, knocking down those shots with regularity.
Yeah, how about 8 of their last 10 points, guys, coming off that mid-range area jump shot. So, shows you don't have to be at the rim to score. Kobe Bryant is one of those select few first-name basis superstars in the NBA. Larry, Michael, and of course, Kobe, Magic. Those guys are famous by one name only.
J.J. Barea is checked in for Dallas. Shot's good. Fisher's got 6.
Finger roll. That's pure style, guys. I like that.
And here's Barea. Carter outside. And him against Nowitzki. Can't get it to go. And it's the Lakers taking it the other way. Steve, you know, Kobe, of course, the man in the entertainment capital of Los Angeles. He's taken the attention in stride. I think he feeds off it a little bit. It's a special psyche to play in that kind of environment.
Yeah, he's handled it really well. I mean, for a guy who spends so much time in the public eye, seems as though he's always been motivated more by winning than the adoration. I think that's why he has such great respect from his teammates, and another reason why the Lakers have been so successful since he's been there.
Carter kicks it to West. Launches a 3. Gets the bucket. West has got 10 points in the game.
And everything's falling from the three-point line here in the second half.
And guys, you know, one fed into the other. I mean, now they're shooting with great confidence, and they're on a roll.
And the Lakers making a change here. Ratliff is checked in, and then for Dallas. Brendan Haywood, he's checked in for Nowitzki. And it's Peja Stojakovic in for Vince Carter. Here's Gasol. 5 points in the game. He goes up. Ratliff's shot is
can't seem to stop anybody inside.
They got to know that if they don't make life tougher in the paint, the opponent is just going to keep going there. I mean, it's not like they'll get tired of all these in-close opportunities.
Stojakovic with the three. Another three for Dallas.
When you think of Dallas, and you don't really think about a pounded inside team. I mean, and there's good reason for that. Despite their size, they were in the top 5 last year in the number of three-pointers taken.
And that one's good from Fisher.
Well, they really picked up the intensity here since halftime.
I think they got the pep talk in both teams now, really going after each other.
Here's Stojakovic. Ratliff sends it back. Out of bounds. And they'll keep possession. "51 seconds left in the third quarter, and the shot is good." Clark, going back to Dallas, you're right on the money again. It helps when pretty much everyone on the floor can shoot the three ball at any given time.
Makes you hard to guard.
It does.
Sure does, because now you've got the defense spread out, and you've got them on the run, you've got them on a string. It's exactly how Dallas won those games last year. Stretch you out and shoot it. And I like the aggressiveness defensively.
That should be absolutely illegal.
And that steal really triggered the fast break. Nice play.
Hey, you're right, and the break itself may have been even better.
Lakers trail by 10. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Kobe kicks to Fisher. Gasol, guarded by Marion. Straight up. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. That's 7 points for Pau Gasol.
Well, you just see them taking it strong into the paint over and over again.
Yeah, that really seems to be the strategy, partner. I mean, pound it inside.
From past the arc, another three for Dallas. Here's Kobe. 1 second left, and again it's the Lakers.
He's put on an offensive clinic. They've got to deny him the ball.
Yeah, and if that fails, then double him, Steve. I mean, they can't allow him to continue to hurt him like this.
The points coming in bunches as we wrap up the third quarter. It's been a good one. Dirk Nowitzki having a dominant impact in this game.
Yeah, he's done a great job of finding the soft spots in that defense. Very efficient game for him so far.
Yeah, and I like what he's done, Steve. I mean, he's made a couple of jumpers here or there, but what he's really done impressively is allow the game to come to him.
Don't go away. Back in just a moment. Now as we get going here in the fourth, let's send it over to Doris Burke for our Sprite Spark.
Thanks, Kevin. It's the Mavericks with the spark of the game with that big push we saw. The changing point in this game was when they got hot in the third quarter and opened things up. They'll look to keep that level of play as we head into the final period.
Thank you, Doris. Everything really clicked for them, Clark, during that run.
Yeah, it sure did. I mean, it ignited them offensively.
To the point, Clark, where they were really in complete control at that end of the floor.
Here's Blake. Steve Blake and Kobe Bryant in the backcourt. Powell and Bynum filling up the middle. And it's Barnes in at the three. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. Now here's Kobe. Over Carter. There's the block. Fast break. Here they come. Outside Terry. And yes, sir, that one drops. Terry's got the first field goal of the fourth quarter here for the Mavs. Beyond the arc. And there's Kobe. That's good on the assist by Blake.
They strike right back with a three of their own.
Steve, that's a great way to respond after giving up the long ball.
Marion kicks to Terry. Back to Marion. Gasol with the steal. Even numbers. Shoots from 12, and the Lakers take on 2 more.
Now, they knew what the defense was doing, and they responded perfectly.
It's Terry outside. Another three for Dallas.
Well, I like that. They ran to the three-point line and got an uncontested look there in transition.
Here's Blake. It's tipped. Stolen by Stevenson.
What a steal. That's some excellent defense right there.
Stolen away as they knock away the alley-oop attempt. Here's the break. Goes right up. Bryant. Yes, and it's Blake picking up the assist. 24 points for Kobe Bryant. Mavericks leading by 8. Terry outside. Haywood. And Dallas again with the bucket.
Had a good clear look right over the top of his defender because of that height advantage.
Now Blake. Timeout called the Lakers.
You know, guys, Dallas kind of gets slept on in terms of playoff action because they've been so disappointing in recent years, but they worked hard all season, and the hard work has its reward.
Great perspective. Ron Artest, he's checked in for the Lakers. Fisher comes in for Kobe. Dallas also making some changes. Lamar Odom is checked in for Haywood. Nowitzki comes in for Jason Terry. And Jason Kidd is subbed in for Deshaun Stevenson. And let's get this update now from Doris Burke, who's across the way on the sideline.
Thanks, Kevin. I got a chance to hear what Mike Brown was saying to the team. He doesn't think they've been giving it their all, saying they've been quicker to every loose ball. We got to wake up. The game's slipping away, and we're letting it happen. We have got to take control of this thing. We'll see if he lit a fire under them, guys.
Always great to hear from you, Doris. But back to Dallas, they weren't really talked about as a contender, and some even had them losing to Portland in the first round. Then, Steve, that Los Angeles upset, that sweep got everybody's attention.
Sure did. They took the first 2 games in L.A., then they blew out the Lakers in Game 4 to finish off the sweep. Just an incredible series, and I think that was the series that was the springboard for Dallas into the finals and past the Miami Heat. When they beat the Lakers, Dallas knew they could win the whole thing.
Here's Fisher from deep three-point. What a move!
We've seen some great shooting from him today. They've got to lean on him a little bit more.
Kidd with it. Nowitzki for 3. Number 3 for Dallas.
You know, they didn't leave him alone out there, but you got to rubber band his hands. You got to crowd him and smother him on the perimeter. Otherwise, he'll make you pay.
Fisher, the pass to Bynum. He kicks it to Fisher. Back to Bynum. Deflected. It's stolen by Odom.
Boy, good anticipation. Solid play to pick off that entry pass.
And stolen by Morris. Guarded now by Lamar Odom. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the sniper, too. Dirk Nowitzki picks up that one.
And don't give up anything for free. I like send him to the line.
Yeah, they don't want to sit back and watch you lay it in. I mean, make them earn it. Make them earn it. Don't give up anything easy.
And the Lakers making a change here. Bryant's checked in. That is what you're now also for Dallas. Terry's checked in.
Well, Matt Barnes on this one, 9 points, and he's been able to hit the 3-ball, picking up 1 from deep so far.
Well, the 3-point shot has become so important in today's NBA game. Teams are shooting more and more of it. When you can knock them down, it really puts pressure on that defense.
Now the snap. Checked in from Matt Barnes. 1:37 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Outside, Kobe lets the 3 fly, and that comes off the assist by Derek Fisher. Kobe's got 8 here in the quarter.
I think they're trying to go for the kill here. I mean, they're starting to take a lot more three-point shots than they had been before, looking to run away.
Yeah, and that's fine as long as you're making them, but make sure you don't start launching bad shots. That's the problem.
Guys, a good chance for them to slow it down.
Yeah, I agree. Got to use some clock here.
A three ball. Another three for Dallas.
You can't fault what he's been doing out there. Some really impressive shooting.
Here are the Lakers, trailing by 10. Now Fisher. And another three for the Lakers.
I'll tell you what, he'll be quite content to sit out there beyond the arc and knock down shot after shot if they're going to play defense like that. Tighten it up out there.
That's a dagger. That will probably finish this game.
Yeah, it's over, Steve. Inventing closeout.
Backing down at Bryant. And it's Bryant. And here we go. And they retain possession. They're trailing by 7. There's 21 seconds left here in the fourth quarter.
Well, they're going to win this game, but at least you want to finish it out that long.
Well, there's no question that that's just your Steve. Certainly give them credit for that.
Yeah.
Well, this is a huge example for that. Not what is this thing with this season.
And I guess that's what I'm Mavericks get in here.
I think so. They would just stay nice sharp. Very on top of their game here.
Well said. Well, that'll do it. For George Orrisburg, Steve Curry, Bud Kellogg, this is Matt Mahoney saying so long. We'll see you next time. And as we leave, we give you our short player of the game, Dirk Nowitzki.